Tomorrow we finally get the bottom dollar bounties DLC in GTA Online, so I wanted to touch on the download size as well as what time it's going to be releasing for everyone and what we're getting tomorrow. So the release time is at 5 AM Eastern Standard Time. We know that because Rockstar always releases the DLC at that time. And also if we look on the PlayStation Store where we're able to preload it, it says that as well. And as for the download sizes, we know that for PlayStation it's around 2.5 and that goes for PlayStation 4 and 5. For Xbox and PC, we don't really know much about that yet, but it's probably going to be around there. Possibly a little bit more since Rockstar does probably have a few PC changes that they might be adding. We'll have to see. And then when it comes to when it actually releases in order, usually if you play on the Rockstar Games launcher or PC, that releases first, and then after that usually is PlayStation, Xbox, and then the rest of the PC platforms, which will be Steam and Epic Game Store. So it just kind of goes from like how Rockstar decides to go. And of course also I will be streaming at 5 AM tomorrow, so definitely look forward to that. We're going to be checking out the updates, seeing what's going on, checking out the new property as well as new vehicles and all that. So subscribe and have notifications on for you don't miss that. Now for what's arriving specifically tomorrow, we obviously know that we're getting the new bottom dollar bounties agency business. That's probably going to be purchasable on one of the in-game websites like, you know, Mace Bank Foreclosures or something similar to that. And then as for the vehicles, we have around like 7 of them probably releasing on day one, with most of them being police vehicles, or at least some of them, and the rest being like supercars and just some other regular cars too. And then there's also going to be a lot of changes that Rockstar brings as well, which I'll be breaking down in a separate video. It's going to be the changes such as like, you know, just things that will help out the community, such as, you know, quality of life changes, as well as things that Rockstar has already mentioned in Newswire prior, such as the fact that we're getting increased sale time. So if you want to end up selling some of your businesses, you'll have more than enough time to deliver your product, and a few other changes as well that Rockstar hasn't even mentioned to us that we're just gonna have to wait until we see. And it's touching a bit more on the business itself. I'm assuming it's going to be multiple locations. We know that at least one of the locations is going to be near the police station in Mission Row. We obviously seen that in the trailer and also some screenshots, but there is a possibility that there could be more than one location that Rockstar could include. We'll have to see. We also know, according to test runs too, there's going to be 2 garage slots that we could actually store vehicles. Not that much. I'm not sure if it's even going to be in that property. It could be, but I guess it makes sense since it's not really that huge of a place, and it wouldn't make sense for us to have like a 20-30 car garage and a small business like that. Regardless though, it is there if you want to store your vehicles, and 2 I guess is better than none. So if you want to put a vehicle there, go ahead. And you know, obviously I think we're also going to have the bail enforcement agency vehicle itself. I'm not sure if we have to buy that. We might have to, but if not, that also could be a vehicle that's kind of stored there and just always there when we need it. And I am really interested to see how Rockstar is going to do this. They always do really good with DLCs, and it's just like you could imagine how they're going to do it, and you know, a way that would work really good, but then Rockstar just somehow always does it better, or just does it in a completely different way than what most people expect. And it's just like, you know, they kind of just give like a cool breakdown, but it's never just exactly how you could think how it would go down. Rockstar is also going to be updating the creator and adding a few more things, as well as the addition of the drift race and also drag race customization options, and just also including new features that people could check out. And then the huge thing that a lot of people probably aren't talking about is the changes that are coming to the payout. So Rockstar did mention in the Newswire that when it comes to taxi work, open world races, Operation Paper Patrol, and a few more other places as well, they're going to upgrade the payout. So that means we're going to pay probably a decently, I'm not going to say a crazy amount, but just decently a little bit more compared to regular payout. So let's say, for example, like Operation Paper Patrol doesn't pay that well. We obviously know that, but Rockstar could probably put it to maybe like 80k plus per mission. I mean, it's not going to be, you know, probably on a payout scale of being one of the best things to make money from, but it's definitely going to be a lot more better compared to what it is before. So hopefully they have it for a lot of other places and just make it a little bit more worth grinding. Instead of just having it in the game, it's just kind of being that mission that nobody really pays attention to. So overall, pretty excited for this DLC. Hopefully it's going to be one that, you know, a lot of people do enjoy, and of course I'll be having a lot more videos and streams on it, so look forward to that here on the channel. If you did enjoy, subscribe and put up post notifications. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And of course, a time converter link will be in the description. Since everybody doesn't live in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, you could just put in, you know, 5 AM Eastern Standard Time, and it should come up and you'll be able to see exactly what time it's going to be releasing for you. In my case, obviously, it's going to be early in the morning, but for other people, it could be in the afternoon, could be in the evening, could be like, you know, in the middle of the night. It just really depends where you're at. But overall, I think at this point, if you play GTA Online for a few years, you kind of get the gist on how it's going to be and what time it's going to release.